Alrighty then, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephen Howson, and this is 5 things that we learn. Oh, watching United draw at Villa Park. In at number 1 then, youthful energy. For the most part, Greenwood and Alanga were a breath of fresh air. They had energy, they had pace, they put us onto the front foot. They played with bravery, which I think is something that this United team has really lacked, and that's why it's become stale and a little bit boring, I think, at times. And they look more dangerous in recent weeks than a lot of our players have. Almost all of our players, in fact. And I think if there's a way to get them playing regularly over the next few weeks, we could look a hell of a lot more threatening in games. Number 2, Deja Vu. It's borderline a replica of the Crystal Palace game, man. Half an hour of brilliance, vigour, liveliness, control, people talking shit on Twitter. We're back, baby. Go get that fucking trophy parade sorted out for me. We're in the fucking Champions League, mate. Yeah. No, hang on, what's going on here now? What's Coutinho doing in the box? Oh, for fuck's sake. We just don't have the legs in us, I don't think, to sustain any sort of tempo over the course of 90 minutes. That could be an issue with asking the players to press and to run a little bit more. That could be a knock-on effect of the intensity of training. That could be a knock-on effect of COVID. Let's be real. We will not know for years the impact that COVID has had on our top performance athletes. So I'm not using that as an excuse for United. I'm just saying the evidence is there that we're shitter second half of games, and there's a myriad of reasons why that might be. We need reinforcements fast, man, but I don't think we're going to get them. Because at the moment, the personnel, the philosophy and the quality of what Manchester United should be do not match up. Those are all 3 independent fucking dicks twizzling around in the wind. It's just not happening. SPITCH is the new and ultimate football fantasy manager game on the market and is now available in the UK and Ireland, where you can prove your managerial skills against other managers and win money. SPITCH lets you build your team from leagues ranging from the Premier League, the Champions League, the Bundesliga and the Championship. With SPITCH, you can build your own team, collect points, battle it out against other managers on the app, play for free, compete against your friends and communities, and with a chance to win a share of up to £70,000 on a weekly basis, rewards are not based solely on the whole season. Managers are allowed to choose from various formations. You have a budget of $150 million to build your team, and you receive points for tackles, you get them for clean sheets, for goals, assists, for passes, for shots, or even goals conceded. SPITCH is a daily fantasy manager, which means that on each match day you can create a brand new lineup and choose between players playing on that match day. It's a powerful statistic and analytical tool that also helps the user select the very best players based on their weekly performances, which is powered by Opta. SPITCH is available on the Google Play Store, iOS App Store, and on the SPITCH website. Click the link below to download SPITCH and get playing with amazing prizes. Check it out. It's 18+. Please be gamble aware if you do get involved. Number 3, Midfield Misery, episode fucking 1096. What's so frustrating about watching Manchester United is how we are identified as a team and what we play. Villa have built themselves, latterly obviously under Steven Gerrard, around a central formation and setup, and have become a team that you kind of know what you're going to play. Ralph mentioned this, and it's one of his tenets and philosophies, a recognisable style of play, whether we play well or not. Do United have that? Not unless it's play badly. I mean, that we do that. Recognise that. I've seen that for a few fucking weeks. They decided to turn it into a midfield-centric game after the 35th minute or so. They changed or they altered something in game, and then they had +1, sometimes +2 in midfield, and we didn't have the quality to deal with that. You can deal with an overloaded midfield, taking it one touch, movement off the ball, working harder, if you've got the quality. But you ain't got the quality, you ain't fucking doing it. It starts with having the quality to implement what you're trying to do at this level. They didn't even have McGinn. The game is won and lost in midfield, and we have a fucking terrible midfield. Number 4, it's a dodgy defence. We never look like keeping a clean sheet. We never look like we're defensively in control of games. The reason David De Gea needs a new pair of fucking gloves every single weekend is because we've ripped the tread off him. He's had that much service in goal. He looks sensational at the moment. And, Roy Keane said at half-time, some of them saves I'd expect him to make. Yeah, you would. But the volume of saves, would you expect him to make? I don't think you would. Tellers and Delo are a good option because they give us more stability in possession and they give us a better, greater, more threatening outlet. But there is a trade-off. You're going to be defensively more unstable. And I said on my live, I don't know if we've got our value for money out of Rafael Varane yet. He hasn't been as good as I expected. I didn't think he was awful today. I thought he was ordinary today. But I don't feel like we've seen what I thought we were getting. Does anyone else have a higher expectation of what we was getting, or is it just me? The midfield definitely doesn't protect the defence enough. But 1v1, the defence isn't doing enough. It's not picking its man up. It's just fucking not doing what it's supposed to do, in my opinion. And number 5, Bruno Bright Spark. One of the few shining lights I thought today. Bruno, a little bit of a throwback performance from him. Looked like he had the bit between his teeth. He seemed like it's been the best game we've had from him for a while. Obviously scored. He was kind of at the centre of everything that Manchester United created, but I think he also gave a little bit of a balance to his game, and he was deeper, and he looked to link up a little bit better, and he looked like he looked after the ball a little bit better. Honestly, it's almost a 180-degree flip from what we've seen lately from Bruno, because I think he's been shockingly poor at the moment at United. I don't know if this is a thing where, is this a potential Ronaldo issue? Can them two struggle to play together? I always think good players can find a way to be compatible to play together. I think you can always find a way for that. But it might be a genuine thing where you're not optimal playing them both together. And is Bruno suboptimal playing alongside Cristiano Ronaldo? Do they ghost into the same sort of spaces? Well, in that case, you might just have to prioritise one over the other, which would be a shame because they're both extremely productive chance creators and goal scorers, and it'd be handy to have both of those available and doing those two things, because then we wouldn't be in the fucking predicament that we're in, would we? Not me. Anyway, cheers for tuning in. Subscribe and that, innit? Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.